Time for more of today's top stories. And a nation divided as Australians took to the streets today. Tens of thousands of people joining Invasion Day rallies across the country. For our First Nations, January 26 represents only generations of pain and heartache. Once again, the call today, change the date.
Why do we have to promote our invasion to make sure Australia sees us?
I think there's change coming. You can feel it in the air.
Dylan Alcott's still a little shocked that he's been named Australian of the Year. The 31-year-old received the award in Canberra last night for his sporting achievements and his disability awareness work. His first task, winning tomorrow's Australian Open quad wheelchair singles final. After that, he says he'll keep trying to change perceptions about disability.
This means a lot to me because I didn't win this for winning gold medals and Grand Slams. It might have helped for sure, but it's not why. And I barely talked about tennis last night because it's not my purpose. And I hope I do everyone proud.
We'll be speaking to the man himself as well later in the show. A $5,000 fine for Melbourne Victory after fans yelled homophobic abuse at Adelaide United's Josh Cavallo during a match early this month. The 22-year-old is the only openly gay male footballer playing in a top-tier league worldwide. Football Australia says the money will be used to further promote LGBTQ awareness within the game. And now billionaires have become astronauts. Scientists are turning their minds to the next big intergalactic issue, sex in space. Researchers want to know whether humans can safely reproduce in low or zero gravity and whether the process is adversely affected by radiation. They believe it'll be vital information for any future missions to Mars and beyond.
I hope they answer this question quicker than they answered the Big Bang, the last Big Bang. It's taken a long time to answer that one. I need some answers on this one before I commit to going to space.
And if the billionaires are the ones going into space, is it Musk and Bezos who are getting it on? Like, how are we using them?
Yeah, there's not that many people up there now. My question is, and I know you're all very into this, so maybe you can answer it. Is it a mechanical issue in that it's a little hard to line things up there when you're in zero gravity?
It's like reversing a caravan, right?
Or is it a chemical issue? That's what
I think they want to see the effects the radiation has, maybe. I think it
But
might
that's
be
a part of it. But you could also imagine the sheer logistics.
Well, apparently it's already...
We've imagined it.
They think it's already happened, but they don't know. I don't know why
this
that's
is my point.
necessarily
How can
relevant.
you not know? How can you,
Well, maybe they've asked the astronauts,
maybe
but
the astronauts
they're not
haven't
sure
wanted
whether...
Were the astronauts unsure because they didn't know? They didn't quite. You know what I mean? It's
Neil and Buzz weren't quite ready yet. Okay, they're just keeping their cards up to them. It's up to them.
There's more questions than answers, is what I'm saying.
That's for sure.
Another blow for Boris Johnson. Police are now investigating allegations of lockdown-breaking parties at number 10 Downing Street. Several events will be scrutinised, including that surprise birthday party organised for Boris by his wife in 2020.
It was not a premeditated, organised party in that sense that the Prime Minister himself decided to have.
Well, invites were sent out.
Well, he, as far as I can see, he was, in a sense, ambushed with a cake. They came to his office with a cake, they sang happy birthday, he was there for 10 minutes. I don't think most people looking at that at home would characterise that as a party.
I think most people know how parties work. You send out invites, people come. You don't bring your own cake. They bring out the cake to you. That's not a cake ambush, that is a birthday party. That's exactly how a birthday party works. Boris Johnson went to more parties in lockdown than I have been out of lockdown.
I'm certainly not ambushing my kids every time it's their birthday.
It's violent too.